Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a few of them around too. Thank you for coming to yet another First National Hall and Partners auction. My name is Michael Servanjak, and assisting me quite a few of my colleagues here. But we have gathered here, ladies and gentlemen, to sell this property, 10 Arter Street, Rowville. Very, very nice, unique property, certainly of great proportion and size. So what I'll do is I'll quickly break up the auction into 3 parts. First of all, I'll go through the legal documentation, which was on display for the last half an hour on the in the kitchen, and that's all you need to buy real estate in Victoria is there, contract of sale and section 32. Then, of course, I'll make a few comments about the property, not that you haven't seen it and done your homework, and then we will get to the matter of bidding, and that's why you are all here. I will have trouble scanning all of you, so if the offers are coming from left and right, I've got an assistant here who's going to help me. But ladies and gentlemen, we are here to sell. A contract of sale was on display. There's a couple of points that I need to bring to your attention. There's no cooling off period on for a public auction. We are calling for 10% deposit and a settlement in 30, 60 or 90 days if you want vacant possession, because the tenants are here until the 20th of January. But you can settle before that and receive a very handsome return on rental of $2,521 per calendar month. As you see, the tenants are certainly looking after the property very, very nicely. So, no cooling off. Ladies and gentlemen, the rates, which are very fair and reasonable, are struck at $2,014.95 per annum, and the water rates are about $2.25 per quarter. There's also, the rest of the documentation shows that there's nothing untoward as far as the council is concerned. Vic Roads has no claim on any of the land. They're not widening the roads just as well. We've got enough roads and they're all freeways around us. But ladies and gentlemen, a property that stands in this court in a good part of Rowville, and certainly we've all noticed how Rowville has increased in price in the last few years. A very nice and attractive area to live in. So let's quickly go through the house. About 12 years old, as I said, tenanted at the moment. Unsurpassed luxury, certainly a lot of room, 5 bedrooms, a study, 4 living areas, a good kitchen, double garage, and another room behind the garage. Call it what you will, but it's another room. Ladies and gentlemen, it's sitting on 520 square metres of land, and I just need to mention that some of the window furnishings are tenants, and they will take them and replace them with the original blinds. But a straightforward, nice house. Ladies and gentlemen, are there any questions before we get to the matter of bidding? Are there any questions? We're calling for 10% deposit, and as I said, balance 30, 60, 90. If you do settle 30 or 60 days, you will inherit the tenants for them until January 20th, 2018. So I quickly need to read a couple of conduct of public auction, just quickly summarise it, and then we will get to the matter of bidding. The auctioneer may make one or more bids on behalf of the vendor and say vendor bid. Very clear. If I need to throw in a vendor's bid, I will say the bid is with me, and that bid will always be below the reserve price. The auctioneer may refuse any bid. The auctioneer may determine the amount by which the bidding is to be advanced. The auctioneer may withdraw the property from sale at any time. If I'm directed by the vendor, he has the right to cancel the auction at any time. The auctioneer may refer a bid to the vendor at any time before the conclusion of the auction. In the event of a dispute concerning a bid, and I can certainly see this happening here, when I get 3 or 4 bids at the same time, and we can only see one at a time, we will recommence the bidding again at the last undisputed bid. The auctioneer must not accept any bid or offer for the property that is made after the property has been knocked down. So it's very simple. Once my swag of paper hits my left hand, the property is sold to the highest bidder, Please do not come back after and say, yes, we would have paid a bit more. Can I have another chance? The law is very straightforward. The last successful bidder is the buyer, and it concludes the auction. And finally, if a reserve price has been set for the property and it's passed in below the reserve price, the vendor will first negotiate with the highest bidder for the purchase of the property. What that means is if you are the last bidder and it's below the reserve price, well, we will negotiate with you first before we talk to the other potential buyers. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very straightforward. Are there any questions? If not, we'll get to the matter of bidding while the sun is out, keeping us warm. I'm sure we can finish this in a reasonable time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, a sizable house in a good location with the shops there, schools of course, freeway not too far away, just a nice place to live. And there's certainly many, many nice houses in the court. So ladies and gentlemen, if there's no further ado, you've done your homework, you know what the property's worth, you know how much the properties are selling in the area. We have a willing but not an anxious vendor, and I'm sure you're a willing but not an anxious buyer to put this deal together. So ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, what am I bid for 10 Ada or Adas Court, Rowville? Can I see an opening bid anywhere? We are here to sell, so if you are a buyer, now's the time to make it known. Ladies and gentlemen, can I see an opening bid anywhere? What am I bid for number 10 Ada Court, Rowville? Surely. Thank you for coming, but we do want to sell. There's a business to be done. So, ladies and gentlemen, can I start off? The offer is with me, the bid is with me, of $900,000. I'll start off at $900,000, which is way below the reserve price. But just to get you going, if that will help you, I'm looking for increases of $20,000. So, ladies and gentlemen, $900,000 is with me, vendor's bid. I'm looking for increases of $20,000. Can I see a further bid anywhere? Ladies and gentlemen, I know you've come here to buy, we want to sell, so let's let the two meet. All right, can I see $920 anywhere? Going once, going twice. Ladies and gentlemen, we've certainly got a very nice crowd, very attentive, but we need some action. Is there a bid of $920,000 below the reserve price? Can I see a bid of $920 indicated by a wave, a hand, or a nod, or a wink? No? Everybody's quiet? My. Never seen such a quiet auction. But ladies and gentlemen, I'll go through 3 times and then I'll get my instructions from the vendor. Any bid, can I see? Now's the time to make it known. Ladies and gentlemen, properties have been selling in the area for $1.1, $1.2 million. But we started off at 900. I'm looking for 920. Can I see a bid of 920? Anyway, if you are here and you want to bid, now's the time to make it known. Going once, twice, third and fourth. 920? 910. 910. My, we really want to be here for another half an hour, but that's all right. 910 I have, sir, on the right. $910,000 on my right. Can I see a further bid? We'll go up in tens to make it nice and easy. I'm looking for 920. Can I see it anywhere? Ladies and gentlemen, we do want to sell. We're below the reserve price, but let's let the ball begin to roll. Okay, 910 I have. Can I see a further bid of 920 anywhere? Going through once. Going through twice. Third and final call. Is there another bid?
920.
The young boy?
No.
Oh, 920. Thank you. 920, sir. Yeah, thank you. 920 I have on my left. Sorry, I saw the young girl raise her hand. I was a bit surprised. 920, thank you, sir. 920 I have. Let's go through it again. Ladies and gentlemen, let's sell it. 920 I have on my left. Can I see a further bid, sir? 930 to my right. Ladies and gentlemen, the auction bidding process has commenced. Let's negotiate. 930 I have on my right. Sir, can I see another bid? 930 I have on my right. My, we've certainly had small crowds and bidders. Today we've got a large crowd and 2 bidders only. Well, let's move on. We've got to move on. 930 I have on my right. Can I see a further bid, sir?
Yep.
940 over there. 940, thank you. 940, going through once, going through twice. Can I see a further bid? 950 on my right. 950 on my right. Thank you, sir. We need to move on. It's a nice day, but certainly you've got other things to do today. So, ladies and gentlemen, going through once, 950 on my right. Can I see a further bid? Are you all done, all silent, all out? Ladies and gentlemen, just give me a moment and I will consult with the vendor. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. We're not quite there yet. The owner does want to sell. It's making it hard. There's only two bidders at the moment. We have a bid of 950 to my right, which is the last bid. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've been asked to try to get some more bids, and if I do not get them, the property will be passed in, and a few of my agents will be here for another 10-15 minutes to talk to you if you are interested in purchasing a property. So, ladies and gentlemen, I run it through 3 times. We're not going to extend it more than necessary, but we do want to sell. So if you do want to bid, we are still below the reserve price. I have 950 on my right. Ladies and gentlemen, I run it through 3 times. If there's no further bidding, we'll pass the property in. If there is, we will certainly continue very gladly. So 950 I have on my right. Ladies and gentlemen, can I see a further bid anywhere? Sir, are you right out? 950 I have. Can I see any further bidding? Going through once. Going through twice. Third and final call. Is there any further bidding? My, if I was a teacher and I had such a group of students so silent, I'll tell you what, I'd be a good teacher. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I must pass it in. Thank you for your participation. The property has been passed in to the bidder on the right for 950. We will communicate with him first before we talk to anyone else. Thank you for coming and have a nice day.